How did the Selef radiallahu anhum ajma'een approach the sifat or attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? I'm going to read a section from the book Najatul Khalaf, meaning Success of the Later Followers, by a Sheikh Uthman Ibn Qa'id a-Najdi, who died in 1100 Hijri, rahimahullah. Ibn Qa'id was one of the last big Hanbali scholars. He studied with Al-Khalwati, who in turn was a student of Sharih al-Mathab, Mansur bin Yunus al-Buhuti, and Ibn Awad, who wrote the famous Hashia on Dalil al-Talib, was a student of Ibn Qa'id. The book Najatul Khalaf, despite being an introductory level book, does have a few limitations, and that's why I don't necessarily recommend this book for new or beginning level students. The Arabic can be quite difficult, and the book's not in translation, and there aren't any shuruh for the book. In addition, it mainly focuses on the two attributes of al-ulu and al-kalam, so you don't get the comprehensive overview of all the main aqidah points. However, there's a part of the book which is very beneficial, which defines the Mathab of the Selef with regards to as-sifat. The author, rahimahullah, says, "So we say, and by Allah is success, the Mathab of the Selef, of this ummah and its imams, is they describe Allah the Exalted by what He described Himself and by what His Messenger described Him with, without alteration or negation, and without explanation or resemblance, and they establish for Him what He established for Himself of names and attributes, and they exalt Him from what He exalted Himself from, resemblance to created things, with confirmation but without comparison, and with exaltation but without suspension or negation. He, the Exalted, said, ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. His statement, ليس كمثله شيء, meaning there is nothing like unto Him, is a refutation of resemblance. And his statement, وهو السميع البصير, meaning He is a-Samee al-Basir, is a refutation of negation. Some scholars said the negator worships nothing, the resembler worships an idol, and the monotheist worships one God, free of any needs, while everything else is in need of Him. This is the end of the section of the book I'm reading. You can see it's a very concise summary of the Mathab of the Selef with regards to sifat, or the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, you may find what's been mentioned here mentioned in other Hanbali Athari books, sometimes with even the same wording. I encourage you to read more about the Hanbali Athari approach to as-sifat. May Allah increase you in knowledge and bring you to the aqidah of the Selef. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.